All right, it is day one, week 2. Got my coffee. It is 5:30-ish in the morning, about 5:30. I was drinking my coffee and I'm gonna go out for a 3-mile, pretty easy run to start off week 2. All right, I am almost done with a 3-mile run. Went pretty easy today. Pretty good pace, 10-minute mile. Feels much better than Saturday. But yeah, day 1 done. I definitely think I need to figure out and learn how to go out easier in general so that my heart rate stays down and my pace stays down. Day 2, 4:30 a.m. Gotta get that run in because I gotta be at work early. This is tough, but gotta get those miles in. Hopefully this will be sustainable. All right, last lap. Employing a little bit of a run walk. So run 9 minutes, walk a minute. Last lap, and then I'm done. Do a small little recovery walk, and I got to get ready for work. The crazy thing is how freaking sweaty I am. It's 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and just absolute sweating my face off. So I think I need to start carrying something on the runs, anything over 3 miles, just to stay hydrated. But you can bet I'm gonna go drink some electrolytes, get ready for work, and drive off at 6 a.m. Day 3 of the second week of training. We're gonna go for a little 5 to 6 mile run. It is Friday, driving tomorrow, so I decided to do my long run today. Here we go, let's see how it goes. Still off to a good start. We're about a little over a mile in, and things are going well. Marathon prep, let's go. 5 miles down, pretty good today. Much more hydrated, went out much slower. So overall, pretty good run. I'd have to say, probably could have walked a little bit more. I did a couple 1-minute walking sessions, just to keep the heart rate down. But overall, I think pretty good. I'm trying to do this slow build up, so I don't want to go out too fast, too hard, because I have 23 more weeks of training to go. All right, it is officially summer here in Texas. It is hot and sweaty, so running needs to be done in the morning or on a treadmill, but my treadmill's in the garage, so that doesn't help much. But I wanted to start by giving, we'll say, 5 tips for a beginner runner. But here's some things that I had to remind myself after last week. Number 1 is for sure start slow, pace yourself, give yourself the opportunity to build those miles back up, especially if you have not run in a few years, months, weeks, whatever. Start slow, don't go right out the bat with a couple long runs. So for me, it's like, oh, I used to run 10 miles at a time, or 8 miles, or 6 miles, or whatever the case was. Still need to start slow and add those miles back slowly. Don't be afraid to even walk. I've been doing that. Every few minutes, I'll walk for a minute. The next tip I would say is hydrate. And it goes along with my 3rd tip as well, prepare for the weather. So that means now in Houston, summertime, you will probably sweat. I think I lost almost 5 pounds of sweat running this morning, and it wasn't even really light out. It was like 6 o'clock, 6:30, ran till 7, and even without it being hot, middle of the day sun, I lost about 5 pounds of sweat. So tip 2 and 3, prepare for the weather. That means wear proper clothing, light clothes, sweat-wicking clothes, etc. And then hydrate, including the use of electrolytes. Hydrate early, hydrate the night before. I learned that waking up and drinking some water doesn't cut it. You need to hydrate the day before and the morning of. Fourth tip is sign up for a race. Sign up for something that you can prepare for, and sign up early so you have no excuses and you have something to motivate you. Fifth one, is discipline and routine are going to carry you more than motivation. So motivation can fade, definitely can fade, but having the routine and the discipline set up to say, hey, no matter what, I'm going to get up and do this race. Prepare early. This week I knew I was gonna have a few weird busy days, 6 a.m. starts a couple times, so I planned my running and my prep accordingly, and I think that's essential for sure. So one, I would say start slow. Don't be afraid to walk. 2, hydrate successfully, properly. 3, prepare for the weather, even if that means extreme hot, extreme cold, wind, whatever that case may be, rain. 4, set up a date, sign up for a race. Don't be afraid, just do it. And 5 is discipline and routine are gonna carry you more than motivation on its own. You'll stay motivated for like a day, a week, 2 weeks, a month, but having that discipline and the routine will help you stay the course and keep going. So those are my tips. Training this week, week 2, was pretty good. Worked up to a good 5 miles this time. And yeah, I want to go all out in 6, 8, 10 miles, but I know that just wouldn't be good for me. Probably get injured. So starting slow, taking my own advice, and walking when I need to. Also throw in a bonus tip. This one's not required, but get a watch. For me, this one here is the Garmin Forerunner 255. Garmin so far has been awesome. Battery life rocks, way better than Apple. And yeah, so far, really enjoying it. Really enjoying the data I get on the runs. And yeah, for now, I'm gonna try to stay cool, stay motivated, stay disciplined, and continue on. Next week, start of week 3, working up to 6 miles. See you then, stay tuned.